they disrespect the name of the Lord again. I don't got to tell you who it is. The purple boys. Anyway, there's a video. IUIC hashtag giving all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Kakodash. All praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Kakodash. Hashtag IUIC. C is Christ, so you got to change that name to IUIY. United in Yah, but I guess they're not united in Yahushua. They're united in Christ. The title is The Nutty Hebrew Gets Schooled. Yeah, I agree, the guy is nutty, but he calls on the true name of I believe he mentioned I know he mentioned Yahushua. Anyway, this is going to be short, but listen to the response of the IUIC, the individual over here. He actually says Yahushua, but then he goes back to saying Christ. And then he said Yahushua, Yeshua, whatever you want to call him. No. You said Yahushua, the true name of Christ. And then you said whatever you can call him anything. You could like the tallest midget on the planet, Athan. He said you can call him Yo Play Yogurt. All right. Anyway, let's listen. Let's listen.
Would you rather have a chauffeur take you anywhere you want to go if you don't have to pay for it?
But you in your land in your captivity.
Exactly.
So why you worried? The only way you can get out of this is if you stop worshiping false gods like these do.
Exactly.
This is fake and that one is fake.
So that's the depiction. If you look at the scripture, it says Revelation 1 and 14, right?
I'm a Hebrew.
That's what I'm saying. We don't worship that because God told us in Exodus 20, we don't bow down to that picture. Okay, that was an illustration made because we need that. In our society, we need to see images of ourselves.
What we need to do is put up the right image. The New Testament is a copycat God. Jesus and Yahushua is not the same Elohim that we're supposed to be praising. Scriptures, the OT.
So that right there proves he's a nut. You can close a book on this guy. Let me bring it back. I don't know, 10 seconds. 15 seconds.
Need to do is put up the right image. The New Testament is a copycat God. Jesus and Yahushua is not the same Elohim that we're supposed to be praising.
That this guy doesn't. He heard one West, somebody from One West. He could have been part of One West. Whatever his backstory is, he's bugged out. You know, he said we ain't supposed to be worshiping Yahushua. So obviously he heard one of the old One West people. And he said something else. Let me let you listen to it again. I'm sorry. Bring it back another 15 seconds.
We need to see images of ourselves.
What we need to do is put up the right image. The New Testament is a copycat God. Jesus and Yahushua is not the same Elohim that we're supposed to be praising.
Right there, the brother from the IUIC should have said, what does Elohim mean? Because this guy right here, he said we're not worshiping the true Elohim. So he should have questioned him, but the IUIC don't really go into the Hebrew. He should have questioned him on the fact that he said Elohim. So he said, what do you mean by Elohim? That's what I would have asked. What do you mean by Elohim? What does the word Elohim mean, first and foremost? I doubt if the guy could break it down, but let's say he says Elohim is, which is he's not even pronouncing it the right way. But let's say he says it's talking about the power. So I would ask him, what does the him mean? And I'm pretty sure he would know, maybe not. But the fact that he says we have to worship the true singular Elohim. Elohim is plural. And if he understood that, he would say the powers, the Elohim are the angels. So let's listen to a little bit more. Because now the IUIC is starting to, push the name of Yahushua, but then they go back calling on Christ. Listen up.
Scriptures, the OT, all over the OT. Nobody worshiping the OT worship this guy. Nobody.
We don't worship that guy either.
Nobody. And he didn't come and he never came and he was never coming.
So let me ask you a question. The people
Heard what the nut said? He ain't came, he never came, and he's never coming. He's never going to come. See, he's going to get, I guarantee he doesn't, he just knocked the whole New Testament. So if you tell him about the MOTB, even that goes over this man's head, Joe Afro's head, and it goes over the IUIC's head. And the Most High gonna kick their asses, him and the IUIC. Let's listen to a little bit more.
that are stuck in Christianity, they don't need to see the truth of God. They don't need to see that.
But that's all right. If I'm saying God looked like that, the Elohim looked like this, I could agree with Elohim looking like this, but
again, showing you that he doesn't understand the meaning of the word Elohim, and it's pronounced Elohim. And he's talking about the Elohim, which is plural. Allah Yum, the Yum makes it plural. He's speaking on it like it's one being, one person. So he doesn't know.
As far as Yahweh Shai looking like them, this is a.
He said, boy, he pronounced it boy beautifully. Yahweh Shai looking like him. He definitely heard that's the influence of the former One Westers. That's where he heard it from. He didn't figure it out. The Lord didn't come to him in a dream and say, my name is Yahweh, my son's name is Yahweh Shai. He either was part of One West, he ran into somebody from One West. That's where he got the Yahweh Shai from. Listen on.
The whole New Testament is a fake book. The whole New Testament from Matthew to Revelation is all fake. But do more research. You don't find out.
Do you believe that the New Testament is fake, too? You heard what he said? You believe that?
And by the way, the IUIC is nothing but a revolving door. Okay, let me bring this back. Not this guy. Not Secret Squirrel. Okay, this guy, he goes way back, so he's still in there, and he comes off as, humble. All these guys here, I never see. This brother looked like Kazakh. He looked like Kazakh, man. He could look like him. All these guys here, you notice they're wearing the t-shirts, right? And the hoodies. Well, he ain't got no fringes on it. What's up with that? Where's the fringes on that? He got the t-shirt. But all these guys here are newbies. They're new guys, new kids on the block. Because IUIC is a revolving door. Go to any of them camps. There's and they got to ship the main leadership out there to build it back up. GMS, all them different camps, them state camps, them brothers, the Spirit built them up, man. The Spirit built them up. You go to any of the GMS camps on YouTube, whatever state you go into, them guys' faces, you go back 15 years, 14 years, 13 years, you're going to see their faces, man. Some of them started when they didn't have a lick of gray, and now they got grays in their hair, some of them. So IUIC ain't nothing but a revolving door, all right? So listen on. That's how he said it. So they know, but they refuse to push it. He said Yahweh Shai, which is Christ, right? Now listen up, listen good, and I'm gonna close it.
Look at Hebrews 10 and the volume of the book. So let's see what Old and New Testament himself.
He just said Yahushua, which is Christ. Then he said Christ. Just keep saying Yahushua.
Yahushua, whatever you want to call him,
Yo play yogurt. You can call him that. You can call him Yo play yogurt. You can call him Allah. Why don't you every week come up with a new name for the Lord? One week, call him Yo play yogurt. The next week, call him a bag of potato chips. The next week, call him a Lamborghini. The next week, call him Allah. The next week, call him a can of Coke, a can of Pepsi, a hot plate of oxtails. You heard what he said. Let me bring it back, and I'm gonna close. And Athan, I'm waiting for you to grow a backbone and confront the leadership of the IUIC, especially Bishop Nathaniel, especially him. And I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you came out of that, the belly of the fish, out of the hell. I'm glad you came out of that, because you're the glue to the IUIC. But you got to get it right, because the Most High put your ass down again. Okay, you might not get up this time. Remember, years ago you had the shakes, then you call yourself getting poisoned. So you gotta come, you gotta give them the whole gospel, the whole counsel of the Lord. What is that? Acts 20 and 27, I believe. So listen again. See, the scriptures say in 1 Corinthians 14 chapter, either the very last verse or next to the very last verse, I think it's the last verse, it says, do everything, I'm paraphrasing, decently and in order. When you say Yahushua, then you say Christ, 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 Christ. Then you say Yo play yoga, Yo play yoga, Yo play yogurt. And you say Yeshua. That's not order. That's confusion. And my man, he got the look of a newbie, a neophyte. Okay. Now I ain't knocking the man. I don't know the man from a can of paint. He could be sincere. He might, tiptoe over to GMS. If he did, he'll get the full truth. And let me say this, IUIC, they be hitting the scriptures. I give it to them, but you gotta do the whole thing. You gotta give them the whole shebangy bang. Let me bring this back one more 5 minutes. Listen up.
Okay, you said Yahushua, which is Christ, right?
You heard that.
So we're going to drop spirit. Let's get Hebrews 10 and volume of the book. So let's see what Christ said about the Old and New Testament.
See, now you just said, let's see what Christ said. You just said Yahushua, which is Christ, meaning the true name of the Messiah is Yahushua. Then you go back to saying Christ. This is out of order. And you're confusing the people.
Himself. Yahushua, whatever you want to call him, Yahushua,
no, you're going off, man. Whatever you want to call him. You just call him Yahushua, then you call him Christ, and then you say Yahushua, Yahushua, Yahuwah, Yo play yoga, whatever you want to call him. This is out of order, man. You know what you guys are? You are a how can I say this? You are an orderly mess. You're a hot mess, but you look like you're in order. And I'm, like I said, not knocking him, because he goes back, and for him to be in there for years, hey, there was a reason why you hung in there. But you gotta come full force. You gotta grow a backbone, and you gotta confront Nathaniel or Bishop Nathaniel, which is not even Hebrew. That's hillbilly Hebrew. Okay, he used to be called Nathaniel God. That's the real Hebrew. All right. Let's listen again.
He said, Yahushua, which is Christ, right? So we're going to drop spirit. Let me get Hebrews 10, volume of the book. So let's see what Christ said about the Old and New Testament himself. Yahushua, whatever you want to call him, Yahushua,
you can call him. You can call him Mr. Planner's Peanuts. Okay, call him that. Call him Mr. Clean. You know, call him a hot a peanut brittle. Call him Mr. Goodbar. Change the name, man, since it's not important. Anyway, with that, I made this short. I'm gonna say Shalom. They need to get their act together. And oh, by the way, Athan, when you're gonna grow a backbone and confront them about the M to the O to the B to the T, huh? When you gonna do that? Because you know it. Stop. You know, grow a backbone for once in your life. Shalom.